Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here. And thank you to all that watched the replay. So excited to have you with us for our back to school wellness class. So, we are going to share some tips and tricks with everyone here because we know that the world is currently changing and there's a lot of changes going on, and it's more important than ever to keep our kids healthy. So, I'm going to introduce myself for anyone that happens to watch the replay that doesn't know me. I'm going to go through a slew of information, about 15, 20 minutes of information. And then my friend Rachel is going to introduce herself and why she's so passionate about healthy children. And then she's going to go through some more information and tips and tricks for you all. And there'll be a PowerPoint slide that accompanies it. But first of all, so for those that don't know me, I'm Tashina Gonzalez. I live in Metro Detroit, Michigan. Proud Michigander. And I actually don't have any children. So why would I want to do a class on back to school wellness, why children need to be healthy? Well, first of all, I was a very sickly child. And I was extremely sickly with eczema and used to have ringworms when I was younger, and asthma and allergies, and allergic to pretty much everything outside. And by the time I was in my teenage years, I was as healthy as I could be. We were living on 10 acres. We used to have some natural food at my mother's house, and I was in track. So I was like mostly muscle, and I was getting sick every single month of the winter. And I was just told I had a weak immune system. And I went through the majority of my life just thinking that's the way that it was supposed to be. And then I have my nieces and nephews that I love dearly. And I saw them in each of those families. There was one child that was like me, that was the sickest one. So most of my siblings, they suffer from allergies, maybe had a little bit of asthma, but they were not nearly as ill as I was and didn't have nearly as many things, but some of their children did. So I watched my niece Asia, who's now 14, when she was little, go in and out of the hospital, just like I did when I was a baby till the time that I was 5. And I remember actually like fearing for her life and going to the hospital and wishing that there was something that I could do to help, and just thinking, how sad for her. She's the one that has it as bad as me. And then I remember when my nephew Dayton was born, and I remember holding him and looking at his skin that looked like snake skin because of his eczema, and Asia had eczema too, and thinking the exact same thing. Looking at him and saying, when he was wheezing and looking at his skin and just being like, I wish there was something that I could do. This poor baby, he has it as bad as I do. But when Dayton was still a baby, Young Living came into our life. An additional education about toxic-free living, an additional education about how to eat well, an additional education on how plants can actually be used to help your respiratory system, to help you minimize the symptoms of certain things, and for your actual skin. And now Dayton doesn't suffer like the rest of us used to. And that's where my passion comes from. I don't want to see any babies suffer. I know that if you start to make changes in your diet and removing toxins from your home and using a few things, that your life and your family's life could be radically different. So that's the reason why I'm here, a person who is a proud auntie but doesn't actually have children, to share with you on why this information is so important for children. So with that, I will jump into the actual information that we're going to go over. So again, this is our back to school wellness class. We've already welcomed everyone. Let me just minimize this. So why choose Young Living? So throughout this, we're going to give you some tips and tricks, but we're also going to talk a lot about specific products and how they can help you and your family. And why are we talking about these specific products from this company that we all know and love, that is Young Living? Because there's dozens and dozens really of health and wellness brands, companies that you can align with. But we A lot of us have physically gone to an actual farm and seen the seed to steel standard that is incomparable to any other company. So the plant material that is grown on our corporately owned farms and carefully vetted partner farms, that I've actually been to 2 of those. I've been to the one in Utah twice, and I've been to one in Croatia. They have sustainable farming and sourcing practices, providing the purest oils. Great care is taken to preserve and protect natural resources. Hand-weeded fields and zero use of pesticides. Oils that retain all their natural constituents and therapeutic properties. Use of food-grade distillers with state-of-the-art design and distillation methods. Low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals. Rigorous testing on each batch by internal labs and third-party facilities. Oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards. So the standards really are beyond organic. And then the best part is if these oils do not meet these standards, they will not be used. They will not be sold or bottled as a Young Living product. So for those of you that are already with the Young Living family, let me know in the chat what stands out the most to you about our seed to seal process. So going to our next topic, using essential oils with kids. So the good thing about all this information that we're going to share, all of these products can be used for adults or for children as well. So it's just good information overall on how to have a healthy home for everyone there. But there can be a lot of conflicting information out there about if you can even use essential oils with kids. And yes, you can use them with kids. My nieces and nephews have been using them without issues. My nieces, when they come over here, the first thing they want is their updated scan, and they want to raid my box to see if they can get some of the oils that come on their scan, because they want to stay emotionally well and physically well. So you can, and again, Dayton started using these when he was about, my sister started using them on her youngest when he was about 1.5. So you can use essential oils with kids, but there are lots of precautions. So when in doubt, dilute. When you're using just an oil that wasn't formulated specifically for children. We have lines that we'll go into that are formulated specifically for children and are already pre-diluted. So you're going to use like 1 drop of essential oil and 8 drops of carrier oil in general for babies. And then if they're 2 to 6, you can use 1 drop of essential oil to 3 drops of carrier oils. For ages 7 to 11, 1 drop of essential oil to 1 drop of carrier oil. And for ages 12 plus, you use your best judgment. So my nieces, my brothers and daughters, they use full strength oils because they're all above 12. So be cautious, and this is for, again, everyone, but definitely for kids, using hot oils topically. Oils like cinnamon, clove, lemongrass, oregano, thyme, Exodus 2, and thieves. These oils will need even additional dilution if you choose to use them topically, and make sure you don't apply them to an area that's sensitive. And don't worry if there is a slight irritation. It's not doing anything negative. They won't come with a chemical burn or anything. It's all natural. It's just plants. Just continue to dilute even more with a fatty oil like coconut oil. And start slow when diffusing. If you have a diffuser in your child's room or you're diffusing in an area where there are children, just try 1 or 2 drops and see how the smell is, how the interaction is. So don't let any of these rules like get you overwhelmed or anything. You can always just Google a chart. It'll tell you the dilution, or ask someone, they can send it to you. But you can definitely use these with your children, grandkids, nieces, and nephews. So next, let's talk about the importance of daily routines and consistency. So we are talking about plants here. So essential oils are not designed as a one-time use kind of product. They are part of our wellness toolbox and are best utilized by our bodies when they're used regularly and consistently. I actually was talking to someone who was extremely stressed a couple of days ago, and I was mentioning to them that they need to use something like Stress Away once every hour when you're feeling like overwhelmed and stressed. And they were like, really? And I was like, that's how you're going to, if your emotions are all up and down and you can't get them to come down, and that keeps happening to you, then yes, you should be using them one per hour. One of the things that happens is many times we don't use our tools as much as we should. So most body systems take about 3 months of consistent and specific support to rejuvenate them. So use them every day, make them a part of your daily routine and your children's daily routine, and help empower your kids to use the oils on their own as they grow up. So here's some tips for using your oils daily. Have them out and visible. If you stick them in a drawer or under a sink somewhere, you might forget to use them. If you have them out neatly on a shelf, something that's really nice, or on your counter, you will want to use them when you see them. Label and organize your oils so you know how you can use them. You can actually separate them per your health needs. If you're into mixing them, make rollers. That provides quick and convenient way to dilute your oils, and we'll have some recipes for you in this class. Pair your oils with other daily activities you're already accustomed to. Set a roller bottle by your toothbrush. You apply it every morning. Have a bottle of oil and water together. So that's one of the things that I definitely do. In the morning, I make some tea. I get my Ninja. I put my oils in that I take in that, and I take my vitamins and I use my oils. Set rollers or sprays near the back door where you store your shoes or purse, and use them on your way out. So just be creative. So for any of my people that are on here that are already using the oils, what are some of the things that you do to incorporate oils into your daily routine? Drop it in the chat to help anyone else that might need some ideas. So a happy, healthy home. So our homes should be our sanctuaries. A lot of us have spent more time in our homes than we had previously in 2021. But unfortunately, many of the products that we bring into our homes prior to getting educated contain ingredients that endanger our health and well-being. Many of the products that are marketed as all natural really are not all they state on the label. And some of the things that can happen are eye and throat irritation, headaches, respiratory issues, allergic reactions, worsen asthma, and possibly even cancer. So things to watch out for are formaldehyde, parabens, phthalates, ethanolamines, triclosan, most commonly synthetic fragrance. So fragrance can appear on a label and can contain a variety of ingredients. And really, 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 this is one of the most important things that helped me get rid of my respiratory issues and my eczema. When I got these toxins out of my home, that's when I was able to get them under control. This was legit some of the most important things that helped me personally. And I know that it's also helped my niece and nephew that I referred to at the beginning of this class. So thankfully, Young Living has our back with lots of products that can help us. So Thieves Household Cleaner. You can clean virtually every surface with this. It's incredibly cost effective because it comes in a concentrated mix that you dilute with water. And its plant-based ingredients, including essential oils, make it safe to use around the kids and pets. Spray all the surfaces, the lunch bag boxes, the backpacks, the masks, the coats, the gloves, etc. Thieves it all. Thieves Laundry Soap. This soap is made of plant-based ingredients and leaves no chemical or synthetic residue. It contains natural enzymes and cleaning agents, and of course, the most powerful essential oils on the planet. You can get 64 loads with just one 32-ounce bottle thanks to the ultra concentrated solution. Your clothes will be fresh and clean and left with a light citrus scent, not a heavy perfume. So it would be an excellent option for washing masks so you aren't breathing in synthetic chemicals all day. So these are just two of the amazing products that we have in our Thieves line. But as you can see, we have our hand soap, we have our toothpaste, we have all types of things. We also have our incredible kids scents line. So we have things like shampoo, bath gel, lotion, toothpaste, kid-friendly oil blends, and supplements. You'll have a home filled with all natural oil infused goodness. The most that you could ever imagine. You won't find any mineral oils, synthetic perfumes, artificial colorings, or toxic ingredients. And just in case you may be worried about it, if you have any gluten sensitivity in your family, the Seedlings line of personal care products are wheat free. So they don't contain any wheat in them. So that's good to know as well. So one of the most important things too, this is probably the most important thing for my respiratory health, was ditching toxic air fresheners. So I was, for my skin and no longer doing that, I was a Bath and Body Works junkie, but I also was an air freshener, plug-in, and candle junkie. I would coupon, I would go to Target, and I would have all year long candles. I would have plug-ins in every outlet of my home. Now, if I walk into a home that has plug-ins, I immediately start to have respiratory problems. And so it's very apparent to me that I was able to minimize my allergies and not have as many issues with asthma because I got rid of those synthetic fragrances. But we still want our homes to smell good. So we make sure that we replace that with diffusers and healthy essential oils. Breathing in essential oils directly influences the control center of the brain, the hypothalamus. This area sends instructions to the body concerning sleep patterns, mood, behavior, appetite, and the release of certain hormones. So you're not only making the air smell better, you're supporting your family's body and moods. How cool is that? So, just a question for reflection. Have you taken a peek at the labels on the products in your home yet? If you haven't, that is a task. If you're not part of the Young Living family, or if you are part of the Young Living family, but you haven't switched all of your products over, your home care products and your personal care products, go home and look at all of these, look at some of the ingredients. And then if you have some of those ingredients that may be harming your family, make a plan to slowly, month over month, switch it over. It definitely takes a little bit of work, but within a couple years or so, you can have a toxic-free home. So daily wellness, like we already talked about, is extremely important to incorporate oils and supplements into your daily routine. Just like if you want to eat healthy, just having one piece of broccoli won't make a difference. But making a goal for 90 days to make sure that you get your 5 to 9 servings of vegetables, you will see a difference. These plants and these food-based nutriments work the same way. So here are some basic must-haves, especially as, unfortunately, I know I don't want to think about it, and you guys may not want to think about it, but in a few weeks, it's going to start getting cooler. So thieves roll on. Legend says that in France during the 15th century, thieves would sneak into graveyards to rob from the dead and dying. According to the tales, they protected themselves by creating a special aromatic combination composed of clove, rosemary, and other botanicals. Thieves roll on is inspired by those legendary tales. It combines clove, cinnamon bark, lemon, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary essential oils and gives you the assistance you need for any kind of day. Super C. Because our bodies cannot manufacture vitamin C, we can benefit by consuming this powerful antioxidant daily. Conveniently, this one comes in a tablet and a chewable. I usually take the chewables. The tablet would be great for older kids that can swallow pills. The chewable could be used for younger kiddos. Each one has their own unique amount of vitamin C. The tablet contains 1,440% of the recommended dietary intake of vitamin C per serving, and the chewable contains 170% of the daily vitamin per tablet. The ingredients in Super C play a role in normal immune and circulatory functions, help strengthen connective tissues, and promote overall health and vitality and longevity. Super vitamin D. Young Living's plant-based super vitamin D is highly absorbable, vegan-friendly, and completely synthetic-free. It comes in a dissolvable tablet with a yummy mixed berry flavor. The source of vitamin D helps support bone growth, healthy muscle, mood, and hormone regulation. It also plays a key function in respiratory health, and through its innate and adaptive defense mechanisms supports the body's respiratory immune system. Everybody's looking for respiratory support nowadays. And then, of course, our essential oils. They play a huge role in supporting our bodies when used regularly and in the right way. Apply them or diffuse them while you get ready in the mornings, during your bedtime routine. You can even send rollers to school or apply oils to a diffuser, bracelet, or fidget spinner. If you're doing school at home, have oils ready to apply or diffuse while the kids work. Thieves, lemon, frankincense, MU Power, longevity, oregano, these are all great ones to be using daily. Some of these actually come in vitality versions too, so they can be taken internally in veggie capsules or mixed in drinks and smoothies or added to food. So these are just a few items you can use on a daily basis. There are many more you can incorporate. But for those that already are doing it, let us know in the chat if you have a daily wellness routine. Now, morning nutrition. Healthy nutrition is also very important. According to kidshealth.org, skipping breakfast can make kids feel tired, restless, or irritable. In the morning, their body needs to refuel for the day ahead after going without food for 8 to 12 hours of sleep. Their mood and energy can drop by mid-morning if they don't eat at least a small morning meal. So you want to try to offer options that contain protein, fiber, or whole carbohydrates like fresh fruits, veggies, eggs, nuts, lean meats, or healthy grains. And Young Living has a few great options to add to your morning routine. Ninja Red, everyone needs Ninja Red. It's a powerful whole body supplement loaded with superfoods that support normal eye health, energy levels, and the immune system. It contains whole Ninja wolfberry puree, plus aronia, cherry, blueberry, plum, and pomegranate juices, and extracts, as well as lemon, orange, yuzu, and tangerine essential oils. It's packed with antioxidants and absolutely beneficial for you and your kids' health. Most people report getting a little bit of sustained energy when they're taking this regularly. There's also our einkorn line, which includes einkorn flake cereal, einkorn granola, and einkorn pancake and waffle mix. Made with the whole ancient grain einkorn and oat bran, einkorn flakes cereal is crispy and lightly sweetened with coconut sugar. It also has higher levels of protein, trace minerals, and lower gluten levels than hybridized modern wheat. Einkorn granola can be served hot or cold and is naturally sweetened by the combination of wolfberries, cranberries, cacao nibs, and coconut sugar. Not overly processed ingredients like refined sugars, high fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, and artificial flavors. The einkorn pancake and waffle mix combines ancient einkorn flour with other wholesome grains and legumes into an easy-to-use mix that can be substituted 1-for-1 ratio for all-purpose or all wheat flour or whole wheat flours. The addition of legume flour into this mix adds 3 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber, contributing even more nutrition to the already bountiful benefits of einkorn. We also have our protein power bites. They make a great addition to a healthy breakfast or a quick pick-me-up snack in between classes. These little bites are packed with 6 grams of protein and lots of good for you ingredients like pea, almond, egg white, and grass-fed whey, providing the optimal balance between quick and long-term protein absorption. This dual-stage protein absorption provides your body with the right amount of protein at the absorption rate it needs to enhance recovery, help fight muscle fatigue, and fend off cravings to keep you going longer. And they taste amazing. And then we also have our whole food nutriments especially formulated for children. Our Kids Sense Mighty Bites and Mighty Zyme. Mighty Vites include a full range of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that deliver whole food, multi-nutrient support to your child's general health and well-being. Free of preservatives and artificial colors and flavors, these delicious berry-flavored chewables give your children full nutritional support. It does not contain synthetic folic acid or additives like some other kids' vitamins on the market. It is extracted using hot water and is no different than the folic acid that is produced when boiling broccoli. Mighty Zyme chewables contain enzymes that naturally occur in the body that support and assist the digestive needs of growing bodies and the normal digestion of foods. Enzymes are required for your body to function properly because without enzymes, you wouldn't be able to breathe, swallow, drink, eat, or digest your food. Both of these supplements can help your child stay above the wellness line this school year and beyond. Now, if you are in the group that have made the choice for your kids to return to school, then these are some must-haves that you should have on your list. Or anytime we go in public, period. So we know that the name of the game for the past couple years have been making sure we have sanitizer on us. So we have one of the most amazing plant-based all-natural sanitizers. It kills 99.9% of germs, eliminates common harmful bacteria, formulated with powerful essential oils and plant-based ingredients, lightly moisturizes with aloe vera and vegetable glycerin, leaves no chemical residue behind, contains no petrochemicals, mineral oil, parabens, sulfates, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, dyes, preservatives, or toxic ingredients. So everyone needs to have their Thieves hand sanitizer. We also have our Thieves spray. It cleans many different surfaces, contains naturally derived plant-based ingredients, doesn't require rinsing after use, and has no harsh fumes. Easy to throw in a backpack, purse, or luggage with its on-the-go size. Safe to use around the whole family, including children and pets. We also have our aroma rings. So these are an incredible new way to use essential oils. An aroma ring is a soft silicone ring that fits comfortably on your nose or on your ear to deliver persistent aromatherapy for up to 6 hours. They currently come in 2 scents, lavender and aroma ease. Lavender's fresh floral aroma provides balancing properties that help calm the mind and body, fight occasional nervous tension, and bring feelings of peaceful relaxation. Aroma ease combines the aroma of peppermint, spearmint, ginger, cardamom, and fennel into a breath of minty refreshment and rejuvenation. These are perfect to wear under a mask or even just at home while the kids are studying. So I personally keep these on hand to wear them underneath my mask if I know I'm going to be wearing them for 4 hours or more, because I actually that is something that actually activates my asthma, having to wear a mask for a long time. Next, you need to, of course, have your favorite essential oils on hand. So some of really good ones to have them prepared for school would be Clarity, which contains basil, rosemary, peppermint, and other essential oils for an aroma that invites a sense of clarity and alertness. Genius, which is a pre-diluted blend that can promote feelings of grounding and clearness while simultaneously helping to ease feelings of occasional stress and distraction. Brain Power, a blend of essential oils high in sesquiterpenes, including sacred sandalwood, blue cypress, and frankincense to promote a sense of clarity and focus when used aromatically. Vetiver, great to diffuse in work and study areas because its diverse aroma helps create an uplifting environment. Peppermint can be diffused to create a stimulating, focused atmosphere for daily tasks. Lemon can be used to create a more focused environment and an uplifting atmosphere. Lavender has balancing properties that calm the mind and body. Valor Roll-On features a spicy, sweet, positive aroma that inspires confidence and courage. Stress Away Roll-On has an inviting aroma that helps calm the mind and provide a relaxing environment. So now we'll go on to our nighttime care. So once your kids have made it through the day, it is important to prep them to have an amazing night and good rest to support their bodies while they sleep. According to Rachel Dawkins, MD, with Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, sleep is an essential part of everyone's routine and an indispensable part of a healthy lifestyle. Studies have shown that kids who regularly get an adequate amount of sleep have improved attention, behavior, learning, memory, and overall mental and physical health. Not getting enough sleep can lead to high blood pressure, obesity, and even depression. Children from ages 6 to 12 should be getting 9 to 12 hours of sleep a night. Children from ages 13 to 18 should be getting 8 to 10 hours a night. So establishing a consistent bedtime routine is important, ideally starting at the same time every night. And here's some tips to have good sleep hygiene and establish that healthy routine. Stop use of electronic screens at least 1 hour before bed. Read a short book or excerpt from a book. Limit caffeine. Take a warm bath. Dim the lights. And of course, use your oils and supplements. So, some of the supplements that can be helpful is KidSense Unwind. We actually got this free for maximizing our wellness boxes, and I use this regularly. So it is a kid-friendly magnesium supplement that helps promote a calm state, reduces restlessness and eases occasional irritability and sleeplessness, and improves focus and mental clarity in the home and in the classroom. KidSense Mighty Pro is a kid-friendly, great-tasting pre- and probiotic supplement that contains over 8 billion active live cultures to support digestive and immune health. Life 9, a proprietary high-potency probiotic that combines 17 billion live cultures from 9 beneficial bacteria strains and helps promote healthy digestion, supports gut health, as well as maintains normal intestinal function for the overall support of a healthy immune system. So this is for the older children that can swallow capsules. Rutabaga roll-on can be applied before bed to overcome negative feelings and lull the mind into a sense of comfort. Tranquil roll-on supports sleep habits. With its relaxing and comforting aroma, it creates a calm body and mind with balancing properties and eases occasional tension. Sleepy Eyes, this pre-diluted blend creates a peaceful aromatic environment to help children unwind and relax as part of a sleep routine. Seedlings Calm offers a sweet, calming, and soothing aroma, especially at bedtime. Peace and Calming, a gentle sweet blend of ylang-ylang, orange, tangerine, patchouli, and blue tansy, a perfect addition to a bedtime routine. This is one of the favorites of all my nieces and my nephew as well. Really helps them calm down at night. Lavender has balancing properties that calm the mind and body, and it's found in many of the blends, including Stress Away, Tranquil, and Rutabaga. So grab your diffuser and fill it up with your favorite Sleepy Time single blend and take those supplements, and your kids will have some amazing sleep. So just think to yourself, what does your kids' nighttime routine look like, and what changes you would like to make, if any? Now we're going to talk about some tools we have if we go below the wellness line. Unfortunately, it is part of life, but it is how our bodies learn to cope and fight with these things. So according to the National Center for Biotechnology Information, once the body has come into contact with a disease-causing germ for the first time, it usually stores information about the germ and how to fight it. Then, if it comes into contact with the germ again, it recognizes the germ straight away and can start fighting it faster. That is why it's so vital that we continually support our immune system, especially if they have been threatened or in a weakened state. So one of the major things that we can do when this happens is to prepare a detox bath. This will help your body to detoxify, and you can add things to this detox bath that will contain minerals that will help the body heal. So one recipe for this is half a cup of Himalayan pink salt, half a cup of activated charcoal, 3 drops of lavender, and 2 drops of frankincense. Combine all the ingredients in a glass bowl or a jar. When ready to use, add 3 tablespoons to half a cup of hot bath and soak for at least 20 to 30 minutes. After you or your kids have taken a soak, it's important to oil up, to hydrate, and to use your supplements. So some of the ones that can be extremely helpful during this time are ImmuPro. This provides zinc and selenium to support proper immune function, along with other chelated minerals, and delivers melatonin, which encourages restful sleep by promoting the body's natural sleep rhythm. Inner defense reinforces systematic defenses, creates unfriendly terrain for yeast, fungus, promotes healthy respiratory function, and contains potent essential oils like oregano, thyme, and thieves, which are rich in thymol, carvacrol, and eugenol for immune support. Mineral essence, a balanced and full spectrum ionic mineral complex enhanced with essential oils, which can be added to drinks or taken in multiple vegetable capsules. Thieves chest rub soothes your family's sniffles, coughs, and congestion with a powerful blend of essential oils and natural plant-based ingredients, and it's safe for ages 2 and up. Breathing in roll-on supports the feeling of normal, clear breathing and creates a cooling, soothing sensation. Sniffle Ease can be diffused or applied directly to chest or throats, promotes the feelings of health and assists in releasing feelings of comfort or feelings of discomfort, as well as inspires calm breathing. Tummy Jize, this pre-diluted blend naturally helps comfort tummy troubles with a blend of essential oils. Digize Vitality helps support and cleanse the digestive system and includes antioxidant properties. These Vitality supports the immune system, cleanses the digestive system, and contains antioxidant properties. Copaiba Vitality can be used to support general wellness. Lemon Vitality has antioxidant properties, supports the immune system, provides circulatory support, and contains cleansing properties. So one of the things that I also do to ensure that I stay above the wellness line is I do a drink in the morning that has apple cider vinegar, honey, half of a squeezed lemon, and a drop of Thieves Vitality. So if there's something that you do, go-to solutions for helping your kids rise above the wellness line, feel free to share those in the chat to give some others some ideas. And now we will talk about emotions. So, especially with the stress that we're having and just the return to school for some people, and even just in general when there isn't a lot of stress, it can still bring fear, anxiety, and excitement and a whole other range of emotions to children. Some children are afraid to jump into a new rhythm with new teachers and new friends. Some children are a little anxious about the new challenges that come with entering a new grade. Some children are overly excited and have trouble channeling that energy into something healthy and productive. And some parents even struggle with sending their kids into territory of unknown, whether that's in a school or in your home. So we want to just reflect, first of all, how will my child react to the new situation? How will my child feel being around these new things? How will my child handle these new experiences? Our children need support in this area, and so do the parents. So make sure that you have your oily supplies on hand to be prepared to handle these emotions. So Valor Essential Oil and Roll-On features a spicy, sweet, positive aroma that inspires confidence and courage. Peace and Calming Essential Oil and Roll-On helps you tackle everyday stressors, soothes the spirit, and creates a peaceful environment. White Angelica helps you create a positive atmosphere and inspire feelings of security and optimism. Stress Away Essential Oil and Roll-On has an inviting aroma that helps calm the mind and provide a relaxing environment. Believe may encourage feelings of strength and faith. So that is a lot of information, and we are about 60% done, but I'm going to give you a break from looking at the PowerPoint presentation and pause it. And we're going to hear from Rachel as she shares her story, how she's helping her kids naturally, and then we'll hop back into the PowerPoint presentation.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Jones. I like Tashina. I'm from the Metro Detroit area. And I am the mother of 3 9-year-old daughters, girls. They are going to the 5th grade this year. And so some of my history with my daughters is they have allergies, they have asthma, they have eczema. They had it so bad when they were little that it resulted in hospitalization. A couple of years ago, I started using Young Living, and just within about the past year, I've been ditching and switching, getting rid of the chemical products in our laundry, in our kitchen, in our bedrooms, getting rid of the chemicals and replacing them with healthy essential oil infused products. And I have seen the difference in my children. Asthma is not completely gone, but asthma is minimal. We're nowhere near the hospital. Sometimes we can't even find our inhaler. And that's because the girls they're using the oils and the chemicals are out of the home. So they have next to their bed, they have a diffuser and they have oils. And I target them with oils, but I also allow them to organically choose some oils that they like, because I think that's important too. I think that this is just my thoughts, that children are going to be drawn to what they need. And so I allow them to pick a few oils and they rotate them out, but they have oils right next to their bed that they're using every night. One of my daughters, well, just last night, I woke up and somebody was coughing. And so we're going to get into rollers in a minute, but I just rolled some oil on all three of them while they were sleeping. And I did not hear any more coughing. So it works. It takes time, but it works. So that's my story with essential oils and my journey to switching to a toxic-free lifestyle. So we can, we'll get back into the PowerPoint. So going back to school, there are some diffuser recipes. And I love diffusers because it gets them into the air so we can breathe them in. Young Living's diffusers, they have a cool mist, ultrasonic diffusers, so that the oils are protected from heat and they retain their therapeutic properties. So diffusing purifies the air. It makes your home smell good without the use of chemicals like Tashina talked about earlier. And it helps get these wonderful, wonderful oils into your lungs and into our baby's brains. And so all you have to do, the diffuser is super simple to use. You simply add water. You can start with 1 drop and work your way up with children, as Tashina mentioned earlier, and fill to the line and start diffusing. And so here are some great recipes for our little ones as they return to school. Homework helper, I was excited about that one. Happy Kids, I was excited about that one. The Be Brave, Body Boost, Keep It Together, super excited about that one. And Dreamer. And so if you want to take a screenshot of these, you can. And those are some you can put together for the kids as they are going off to school in the morning, if they are doing schooling at home, or you know, during homework time as well. So these recipes, they can also be turned into spray bottles. All you do is you put your oils into a spray bottle, and I got this spray bottle from Amazon with a splash of witch hazel. This one has lavender in it and distilled water. And the children, they can spray them on their backpacks, they can spray them on their stuffed animals, or whatever makes them happy. But this is another way, in addition to diffusing. We actually went to the zoo. We took an educational trip to the zoo on Friday. And so I created a water bottle. I did a Google search on oils to keep the bugs away. And so I put those oils into a water bottle like this, and I put the distilled water and a little bit of witch hazel in it. And throughout the day, we sprayed it, and nobody came home because the girls, they like to scream and holler when they see bugs. And so this helped us with that. It cut down on the screaming and hollering, and it kept the bugs away. So I love having these. And like I said, you can get a box of these from Amazon, and it's a good way to maximize the value of your oils as well. Next, we're going to talk about roller recipes. And I already kind of started talking about roller recipes, but you can, making up roller recipes is super convenient and easy to do. Actually, it's one of my favorite ways to use the oils, because it's just easy. This right here is genius. It's pre-made through Young Living, but you just roll it on you. And it's easy to carry, easy to use. And so all you do, this is the, I got this bottle right here from Amazon. This is the allergy blend that I put together for the girls to help them with their eczema. So this is the one I used last night. I made like a few bottles of these. And so they each have one in their room. They have it by their bed. And so we just roll it on us before bed. And if they wake up and they are, you know, having a difficult time, or they forgot to put it on before they went to bed, then it's by their bed and they can just roll that on. And so to make the roller bottles, you just put a few drops of oil, and then you pour in a carrier oil such as coconut oil, grapeseed oil, or jojoba oil. And then you can get a cute fun label with washi tape to decorate it, and then you're ready to roll. So here are a few of our oil recipes. Breathe easy, rest easy. That would be a nice one for if you have young ones who are taking a nap or before bedtime, if they're in school. Focus. This would be great for homework. It would be a great one for them to carry with them to school to help them to focus. Happy tummy. Just chill and be well. And particularly be well as we're going back. One thing I forgot to mention in my story is that I'm also a retired teacher. And so as a retired teacher, I know that the support that children need emotionally, I know the support they need with the immunity, even pre-pandemic. Germs are spread so easily with little ones. And so that Be Well is an excellent one. And I also know the support they need mentally to help them focus and to help them concentrate. And so I think that these oils are wonderful for our young ones to have in school with them. Next, we're going to talk about vitality capsules. And thankfully, Young Living, we have a vitality line, and they're the exact same oils that are in the regular bottle. They just have a different label. And that label helps you to know which ones are safe to ingest. And that label is a white label. And not only are they backed by Young Living Seed to Seal quality commitment, but they're also non-GMO certified. And so if your kids aren't old enough to swallow capsules, because you can take those vitality oils and make these capsules here with these great recipes that you see here. But if they're not old enough to swallow a capsule, you can still use these things in their drinks. You can use them in their yogurts, and you can use them in their smoothies. So feel free to screenshot that, and feel free to drop in the chat any recipes that you might use for roller blends, for diffusers, or for capsules. As we mentioned earlier, We talked about the Ninja Red, which is an incredible antioxidant drink, and it's packed with superfoods to support your overall wellness. And so here are some delicious and easy recipes that you can make with your kids to help keep their nutrition high, because we want to keep their nutrition high as we send them back to school. Even if they are staying home from school, we still want to keep their nutrition high, because we're battling a lot right now, and so it's important. So now we've talked about all the great, wonderful, exciting essential oil products and essential oil infused products and ways to use the oils. Now, how can we get the best price for these oils? Well, there are many options, but most people get started with the premium starter kit. And what you can do is you can get with the person that invited you today, and they can help you to customize what you need. They'll look at what your needs are for you, for your children, for your entire family, what products you're interested in, and the person who invited you can customize for you exactly what you need. I also want to talk about sharing with friends and teachers. So if you know someone who might benefit from this, let the person know who invited you. We can get you the replay on this. Also with teachers, you know, for teacher appreciation this year, my students' teacher, when I picked up their work from school because they were online, you know, I dropped off a package for her, and that package had some products because she had some kids who were in person. So I gave her a little packet of Ninja Red to help keep her above the wellness line as well. So we can always support our friends and teachers with these essential oil infused products. And so I just want to thank you so much for jumping in here with us and taking a look at what Young Living has to offer. I truly believe that these oils need to be in each and every home, starting with your home and mine. This wellness lifestyle has been such a blessing for me and my family, and I know it will be one for yours as well.
Yay, thank you, thank you. If there's anyone that has any questions or additional comments, you can feel free to share with us. And again, the replay will be available probably within 30 minutes or so in the actual Facebook event. And if you marked going to the Facebook event, you'll automatically get the replay as well. But we greatly, greatly appreciate everyone for being here. And again, if you are watching the replay and something piqued your interest, be sure to get back with the person that shared the replay with you. All right. If we don't have any questions, we'll end it here. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing evening. Bye.
You do the same. Thanks.